What's going on YouTube? It's your boy D.Ford here, coming to you guys with another video. Today's topic, we are going to talk about the RIPP Supercharger. I've had the kit on now for about a year, and I really kind of want to get some your guys' questions that you may have about the kit answered in a quick short video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. But first, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like the video. But let's go ahead and get in the video. All right. So, I got the kit around August, September of last year, and I didn't put the kit on right away. I did a lot of research, which is something that I've talked about in the past. You want to make sure you do a lot of research before you just take it to any old body to do the install, do the tune, and do everything that needs to be done. I know I get a lot of questions about, oh, can I install it myself? Technically, you can. Now, is it recommended? I'm going to say no. Reason being is because if I have the opportunity to install something myself that's, you know, fairly easy, yes, I will do it. But this is an 8 to 10 hour installation. You do have to cut into the crash frame on the front bumper, so it's best to have a licensed professional to do that. The biggest reason why I say that, RIPP recommends it, but besides that is, if there's anything wrong, you have a finger to point at. You have someone that you can go back to and say, hey, fix this. So I hope that answers that question. Now, yes, you can do it, but again, I highly recommend that you go ahead and take it to a professional to do the install, to do the tune, and put it on the dyno. Make sure there's no kinks, make sure there's nothing, because like I said, now you're not contacting RIPP, now you're not contacting someone else who has a kit, you're contacting the person that did the installation, plain and simple. Now, once I got the kit installed, I was running fairly rich, so I had to get it retuned. I actually took it to Kennesaw, Georgia to Injected Engineering. Shouts out to them, who dynoed it and got it tuned to my liking. Now, I got it fine-tuned to the way I like to drive it. It's not an aggressive tune, but I think that's the great thing about the RIPP Supercharger kit. You have the opportunity to build from it. As you guys know, my boy 86 Face, shouts out to him. He has an aggressive tune. He drives his car very aggressively. I drive my car fairly aggressively too, but at the same time, we have two different tunes. We have two different goals with our cars, and I think it's great so that you guys can kind of see, yes, you can take this RIPP Supercharger kit, you can install it, and you don't have to do nothing else to it. Or you can utilize that kit as a stepping stone to wherever you want to go next. And like I said, today we really want to kind of get deep down into that. I'm going to pop the hood, show you guys the kit, show you guys what it looks like over the year. It's been about 15,000 miles on it. Talk about the longevity of it and why I chose RIPP over some other supercharged companies. All right. So before we pop the hood, let's go ahead and go to the performance section on the dash and take a look at some things here. So my top speed is 150, as you guys can see there. My fastest 0 to 60 is a 4.5. Now, this is not the fastest. Again, I'm not going to put their information out there unless they want to do it. I think they already have, but I'm not 100% sure. But I've seen a RIPP Supercharged vehicle get under the 4, so you have a lot of room and a lot of opportunity to do that. Besides that, I really haven't played too much with the performances. Maybe once I hit 5,000 subscribers, you will do a 0 to 100. We'll do some quarter-mile runs, and I think that'll be fun to bring to the channel. All right, so when we talk about the RIPP Supercharger, we are talking about the heart of the kit right here. This monster thing, this V3 Vortex Supercharger. So for my OG subscribers, the ones who've been down with me since I put the kit on, you guys remember my first interaction that I had when I saw this kit. Just that front mounted intercooler, walking up to it, it really gives the car an aggressive look. Then you have the Vortex V3 Supercharger that is under warranty, I must say, because a lot of people don't understand that or don't realize that, and they think that once you buy this, then you're just pretty much on your own. But no, this is the heart of the kit. It's front and center once you pop that hood, and this is the first thing people see and the first thing people look at. Under the V3 supercharger is going to be the dipstick for the or the drain hose for the oil. As again, if you've been watching my videos, then you've known the hassle that I've had with that these past few months. And again, that has nothing to do with Ripp Supercharger, has nothing to do with Vortex Supercharger, has nothing to do with the kit itself. That's just me being part of that low life gang, driving the car very low. And granted, I don't really drive the car very low, but the way that we had it, which I thought was going to be very easy for access, which it was, but at the same time it did cause some issues. I want to talk more about that here. So try to give you guys a better look, there's that drain hose right there that I have routed to the bottom of the car, whereas before it was, if you can see that little hole that goes straight to the street, that's where I had it routed to. Now it's just sitting on the splash guard on the bottom of the car there. All right, so I'm sure you guys remember the issue that I had a few videos back when I was dripping oil. The drain plug for the Supercharger, it was scraping on the ground. I still have it here. It's a perfect an example to kind of show, you know, people who are interested in the car and they might want airbags, or they do have airbags, and what can happen. So what happened is that road rash just pretty much caused a leak. I was dripping oil everywhere. I didn't need a new drain hose, which wasn't a big deal. This piece right here, I think Vortex Superchargers got it to me for under $4, and they overnighted it. So shots out to them. Like I said, they also sent a few packs of synthetic oil for me. And then I noticed that like I said, I didn't need one, but I went on and got a new one in the future. And I have that one also. So this portion of it was attached straight to the V3 Supercharger, and the bottom part here. Now, as you can see, that was pretty beat up. Once I took that drain plug out, there was no drain plug going back in there. You can see some of the purple coating from the oil that was draining. So again, I had to make sure that I got a new one. I have to stress, that's nothing to do with Ripp, nothing to do with the Vortex Superchargers. That was just, again, me driving the way I was driving. And like I said, the point of this channel is to kind of bring information out to you guys so that you guys hopefully don't make the same mistake. Like I said, drain plug was under $4, and the drain hose was, I believe, around $35, including shipping. Again, you can go to V3, or you can go to Vortex Superchargers website to get that information there. Now, we talked about the longevity and why I didn't go with a different company. As you guys know, I have talked to other companies before I had this RIPP kit, and RIPP Superchargers was the only company that really continued a conversation past 1 month. I had a lot of questions. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions also. And one thing that I can say is RIPP Supercharger, they're not there just for the sale. They're there to make sure that their name is pristine. The product is also pristine. So if you have any issues, they will definitely get those questions answered to you. And that really stood out to me before I even had the kit. Shout out to Chris, Dark Heart NY, because I had a lot of questions. He answered them months on months on months. We started talking in January before I had the kit. I didn't get the kit until August, or I didn't order the kit until August. So that shows how long this process took. Now, this is an everyday vehicle. I think everyone that I know that has this RIPP Supercharger kit utilizes this vehicle as an everyday driver. So with that being said, there's many miles on this Supercharger, and not only this car, but I know 86 Face, he's put over 20,000 miles on his. I've driven this car from Alabama to Dallas and Dallas and back. I know 86 Face have driven his car from Dallas to Vegas, from Vegas back. I know Dark Heart NY, who actually at this very moment is driving his car from Savannah, Georgia back up to RIPP Superchargers up in New York. So don't think you get this kit and you can't drive very far. I don't do anything different with this vehicle now that it has a Supercharger on there that I would without the Supercharger. I don't say, oh, I can't make this drive because I have that Supercharger, or I can't go this route because I have the Supercharger. No. You treat this car just like any other car. Now, granted, do you need to utilize different octane gas? Yes, that's definitely recommended. You have to figure out before you purchase that vehicle, you know, what options you have in your area, in your neighborhood, or where you live, to make sure that, you know, if you have to go to 89 or 91, obviously the higher the better. So that's what we're looking at when you do that there. Another question that I get a lot is, hey, once I get this kit, what else do I need to purchase? And the answer to that question is nothing. This is one of the only kits that once you make that purchase, once you hit buy, you're done. You don't have to do anything else to it. You don't have to buy any add-ons. You don't have to buy any additional bolt-ons. The kit comes with everything. Absolutely everything. One of the first kits, you know, that was out there that doesn't say, or you look at the list and it says not included. Everything's included for you. And that's exactly what this has been for me here. Now, again, I haven't personally done anything additional to this car. I've had this kit on for about a year. This kit has done nothing but good things for me. There's additional things that you can do. One of the things that you can do is the high performance coil packs that Ripp Superchargers just put out. Now, I do have my packs, and I do plan on installing that, and I will take you guys along on that journey, and I will let you know if there's a difference that I feel from not having the stock coil packs in to having the high performance coil packs in there. What that's going to do is going to create a larger combustion, and it's going to make that supercharger work the way it really should work there for you, versus the weak coil packs that you have in there that are stock. All right, so this is how the coil packs come in a nice little box like this, packaged very well by Ripp Supercharger. And like I said, this just literally replaces your stock coil packs there. Gives it a nice color. It just so happens to go perfect with the Go Mango. But all they do is you just take off the intake manifold here, and they replace your stock coil packs that are there, along with on this side here, where you can probably get a better view of them under that red piping there. So no modifications that are needed from what they say and from what other people have done. Another great thing is this is not, you don't have to have the Ripp Supercharger kit to go ahead and install that. So if you are wanting the kit, or you're just wanting to add something a little bit different, you can go ahead and get these coil packs here and just input them, replace them with your stock ones on your stock engine, and you're part of that Ripp family. And the great thing about that is now I can give you guys a promo code where you guys can save you guys some money on any Ripp Supercharger merchandise, any Ripp Supercharger performance parts, to include the Ripp Supercharger kit. All you have to do is put in .4, DOTFORD at checkout, and we're saving you some money. You can't beat that. I don't think so. Now, as far as expectations on this kit, yes, it has met my expectations. Will it meet yours? I don't know. I'm sure it will, though. One of the things that I was kind of excited about was, will it make the car sound louder? It is a supercharger. Will I get that whine? Will I hear that whining from the supercharger? Obviously, it's not going to sound like the Hellcat, but you have those questions. And I know I've kind of played it back for you in the past, but I kind of want to let you guys hear what it sounds like under the hood. I want you guys to hear a startup. I want you guys to hear me revving a little bit, and then also I want you guys to hear what it sounds like as I'm driving, because I think it gives the V6 a nice, powerful sound. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy started up so you guys can hear it. All right. that's gonna be today's video. I hope you guys, if you guys had any questions, I hope I was able to get those answered for you with the Ripp Supercharger kit, with some of the additional products. Like I said, you don't have to add anything on there. Yes, I am sponsored by Ripp, but that doesn't mean that I'm being paid for this video. I'm just giving my honest opinion about the kit. I get questions a lot, daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, whatever, about the Ripp Supercharger kit, and I wanted to just really kind of give you guys an inside review on what it's been like this past year having the kit. Yes, you do notice a lot of power. Yes, you notice the torque. Yes, you're gonna have a lot of fun with it on the track, on the road, whatever. You can daily this bad boy. You can drive long distances with this bad boy. It sounds, you heard the sound. I'm gonna let you be the judge of the sound. Matter of fact, go ahead and comment below what you thought of the sound. Under the hood, from the exhaust, what did you think of it right there? Well, I have to really get back to shooting more videos for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot another video, but I think I'm going to catch you guys next time. All right, we out.